Good morning. So nice to see you. Hope your day is off to a great start. You're getting ready because Christmas Eve is just a week away. So hopefully your shopping is pretty well controlled by now. Rebekah Latham is here. She's here with the House of Color laughing at me because secretly she knows that mine is not controlled. Is yours?
No.
Santa's got to be your friend?
I always like the frantic last minute Christmas too. Like I do what we call like emergency buying. Like I don't think we have enough, so I'll go out on the 24th and like buy like crazy.
Yeah, I can relate. That's a different segment for a different day.
That's on the 24th, but no, we'll get there.
So I knew you were coming today, and yet here I pulled out my red sweater, and I thought, oh, Rebekah's going to tell me that maybe I can't wear this color red, but I think it has a yellow undertone, so maybe I'm good.
I liked it. I was actually curious where you got it. I was like, oh, I like that sweater.
Target.
Yeah. Oh, Target does have some good stuff. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today is the color red, because so often during this time of year, that's a color people want to wear, right? Christmas, traditional holidays, we think red and green.
Yeah.
So many people will try on different reds and be like, well, I don't know why this doesn't work. So we're going to do a little bit of Color 101 class. So when we talk about undertones, so skin undertones are generally either warm, which is a drop of yellow, or blue, which is a drop, or cool, which is a drop of blue. Same with colors. So if we take this red, this is what we consider true red within the House of Color system. So it has a neither warm nor cool undertone. So this is just red. Let's remember the primary colors. Quiz, what are the primary colors?
Red.
Blue.
Yellow.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
So that is the primary colors that we like to talk about. Now, if you are a graphic designer, you know that's actually not the true primary colors, but for simplicity's sake, we're talking about these three. So here's red. This is just red. If we start to add some yellow to our red, we are going to get a warmer red. Let me get these in the frame. So here we go. So red, and so it's a spectrum. These start to get warmer, and this gets really orangey. Well, if we add blue, here we're going the other way, you can start to see how it gets more blue in it. And so when we are getting dressed, if we want to create a cohesive picture, something that looks good on us, what we're looking for is harmony. Harmony is a pattern. Pattern means we have similar characteristics. So if you have a warm undertone and you put a warm red on, your brain is going to go, oh, I like that, because we're seeing warm with warm. If you have a warm undertone and you put a cool color on, you start to see clashing. You're not seeing that pattern. Patterns are soothing. We like to see them. So there's a little clash. Let me cover up the earrings.
Okay.
And then when you have a neutral, like this red that has neither warm or blue, we call this true red. This works on everybody.
That's like the Midwestern accent, right?
Yeah.
That's just, okay.
Yeah, which none of us have.
Right.
So that's what we're looking for. And so when you are, let's say you're out buying your Christmas sweater or you're picking an outfit for Christmas and you try on a red and you don't like it, well, that could mean it might not be matching your undertone. So it can give you some guidance. It's fun to play around. And of course, what I want you to do is come into my studio because we're going to use these drapes to find your best set of red.
So can I have the same three?
Yeah,
I know that your hand has lipstick on it. I'll let you get to that
later.
So this one is?
So that is a warm red. So this is a red with a drop of yellow.
Okay, so
let's hold it up and see what we think. Looks pretty good.
Is that good?
Right?
Okay.
Well, yeah. All right, this would be, let's go all the way to blue based.
Okay.
I imagine we're going to see a little bit grayer in your skin.
I'll do like you. Oh,
see a little more shadowing, right? A little more shadowing. And then this would be just true red. So this is going to be a nice kind of neutral. Probably we won't see much happen with your skin. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, that looks
because okay, so my skin has like a little bit of a ruddy undertone. I feel like I think that happens as you get older. Red just kind of creeps in.
Well, I mean, if you think about our skin gets thinner, right? So when we're seeing the undertones, if you do have a little bit more reddish undertone, you're going to see it more as your skin thins out.
So I do not like to wear, I think there was a time in my life where the more orangey-ish reds were my friend.
Correct.
And I feel like now I need more blues
you
to
want more
kind of
blue.
offset.
Well, you're moving more towards a neutral red. Right?
Oh, okay.
That could also be level of contrast with your hair and your facial features. So as we age, we lose color.
Yes,
so your hair might have been brighter. I learned recently that your eyes will fade. Your eyes will change color as you age. I was like, oh, great, good, fun fact.
And my hair did used to be a lot brighter.
Used to be a lot brighter. And so some of it might not be necessarily the undertone of the red, but the chroma or saturation, that's just too bright for you now.
Okay, so I know you want to talk red lipsticks.
I love
and
talking
believe it
red
or not,
lipsticks.
I did have on the red lipstick that you gave me a long time ago, and I wear it all the time. I think I've talked so much today that it's gotten worn off. But it does make a difference.
It can really make a difference. I don't know if you can zoom in or what camera zooms in, but what I've done is I've put a red on, 2 different reds on my hand, and we might not be able to see it, but when you look at my skin surrounding it, my skin looks very different. So here we see a little bit more blue because it's next to the blue base red, and this is my skin's a little bit warmer.
So which do you like?
I like the warmer color. I prefer the warmer.
Yeah, I can see that.
This
That would
to
be
me makes me look very washed out, right?
And it would be kind of stark.
Very harsh and stark.
Very harsh,
and again, that's where it's clashing, right? It's not going with my overall coloring and blending with me.
Are you a fan of building a lipstick? So maybe you begin with the warm that you like, but if you're wearing something that you need to just kind of tweak a little, that's okay?
Oh, I love a good lipstick cocktail. Okay. Yeah, and that's, we call that a cocktail. And I will do that, and then someone will ask me what my lipstick color is, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But what's great with the House of Color system is with our makeup separated into categories, if you want a cocktail, you can cocktail, I call it cocktailing without fear, because it's all going to have a similar characteristic. So you're going to be able to alter your lipsticks, but not take it so far where you're like, you know, my kids will do this, they'll start coloring with crayons, and they'll mix so many crayons that it becomes brown.
Yeah,
and you're like, that wasn't great. Well, the good news is with House of Color, we're not going to let you do that because you'll stay in a certain category. So you won't be able to mix so many colors to where they become brown.
So she makes it sound easy, and eventually it does become kind of easy. But if you're watching her this morning and you're thinking, what do I get for somebody? Your husband can do this, your wife can do this, your kids can do this.
Absolutely.
It is a great gift. For one thing, it'll be a lifelong walk away.
Yep.
And they'll have so much fun with her while they're doing it.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, and it's a gift that gives confidence.
And in case my husband is watching, I still have not gotten over to Rebekah to get that lipstick I want. So what is it that I want? Is it salmon?
Salmon shimmer.
Salmon shimmer is what I want. Mark, if you're watching, I want Rebekah's salmon shimmer lipstick.
You can text me at that number, and I will get it all put together for you.
She calls it the grocery store lipstick. That color might not be your color, but if your complexion is like mine, then maybe this could be for you too. It's great. It's a transformative lipstick.
I wore it yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, I love that
Can
thing.
anybody wear it?
Not anybody. On certain people, it would look a little too orange.
Okay.
But we have somewhat similar coloring.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really good. I don't call it a nude, but it's a good neutral.
It's really
gentle.
great. Okay, here's where you find her. She's really great. houseofcolor.com. That's color with a U. She's over on Manufacturers Road, and her thing would be to tell you everybody can wear red. You just have to find your shade.
Yes, ma'am.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hazards lurk in the places we frequent. A simple step can lead to unexpected